What's up, everybody? It's TKE, and today I am doing a challenge rebuild that one of you commented in the comment section below, and that challenge came from phase_AJ15. He said, day 4 of asking for the 50-50 challenge. Rules: rebuild your team however you want. Rule 2, trade everyone at the trade deadline. Rule 3, win back-to-back championships. And Rule 4, have fun. I like Rule 4. He said, good luck. So, basically, to do this, I'm going to fantasy draft a team, and I'm randomly going to pick that team. But before that, as always, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because it really does help me out, and I appreciate it a lot. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. Make sure you tell everybody else you know to come and subscribe and help me out a lot. I appreciate it. Put any other comments in the comment section below for any rebuild challenges, anything like that. But without further ado, let's get into 2K. Let's see what team we're going to be picking, and then let's see what roster we get drafted. So here in 2K, as always, randomly selecting a team. So I will close my eyes and I will stop in 3, 2, 1. The Los Angeles Clippers. We will take the Clippers and we will fantasy draft them and we'll try and rebuild them. And as always, I will not be picking for the team. And it looks like we got... Wow, we got the 30th pick, but that also means we get the 31st pick, which might be decent. So we will simulate the entire thing. I'll build out a roster to play half the season, and then we will reset at the trade line. I will slap that reset button, and we will get into, hopefully, a championship season. So this is the team that we got drafted for us, and it's actually not terrible. Like Chris Paul, John Collins, Steven Adams, Bogdanovich, Troy Brown Jr., I wish we had some younger pieces that had trade value, because none of these guys down here have any trade value, but Chris Paul does, John Collins does. So let's just hop into trying to do this a little bit. First thing, I kind of want to see what Steven Adams can get us with this first round pick. If it's not a lot, I might try and throw the pick on with something else, like John Collins maybe, but we'll check what kind of trade value Steven Adams has. Every video, Chris Middleton pops up, every video. And I might just do it because why not? It's my video. Do what I want. Oh, John Wall and Karis LeVert also wouldn't be bad. Montrez wouldn't be bad. I gotta think about it too, where I gotta bring in players that have good trade value so I can trade them halfway through. Like Zach LaVine's here. I think I like that John Wall one, honestly. And then we also bring in Karis LeVert. So I will do that trade. And now that makes Chris Paul expendable, also with this first round pick. And maybe we can find something else to round out the rotation a little bit, like Chris Middleton. He pops up every time I trade somebody that makes a lot of money. He's always popping up. I don't understand. But we could bring him in. We could also bring in Bledsoe and Capella, so then we'd have a starting center again and a backup point guard, which would be good. Kemba would also be nice, but we have John Wall. Zach LaVine would be nice, but Sabonis would be good. I kind of like the Bledsoe and Capella trade. We're also sending out our first round pick for next season, and then Malik Monk. Matisse Thybulle has a little bit of trade value, but not more than Troy Brown Jr. So we'll bring in TJ Warren, I guess. I want to keep some picks for when we get to the trade deadline. I don't want to trade everything right away because then I would have nothing to work with at the deadline either. But I could bring in this first round pick from the Hornets and get Noah Vonleh, which I might do just to have another pick. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do this one. Bring in McDaniel, send him to the G League or something. And let's see, I'll send him to the G League right now before we get too far. Why can't I send him to the G League? Okay. I don't know why that's not possible, but... So again, we have too many point guards. Monte Morris is going to run shooting guard, I think. How big is he? He's 6'2". Goes up to an 80 if we run him at shooting guard. I'll do that. So then we really just need something off the bench to play small forward for us, because Nick Stauskas is not it. Yeah, I'll probably bring in Markieff and change him to a small forward quick. He probably goes up to a 75 or a 76, but I could be wrong. All right, Keith, where you at? And he goes up. Oh no, not. Oh, that's Monte Morris. My bad. Markieff Morris. Okay, so he goes up to a 76. So we'll keep that. Rotation set. I'll run a 10-man for now. Okay, so until the trade deadline, we're going to be rolling with Bledsoe, Levert, Warren, Collins, Capella, John Wall. John Wall starting, like I said before. And then off the bench, we'll have Bledsoe, Monte Morris, Markieff Morris, Noah Vonleh, and Jonas Jerebko. Not the greatest lineup, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, last thing, system for proficiency, grit and grind, or balance. We'll go balance. And I will simulate until the trade deadline, which is right here. So we'll simulate to the Heat game. We'll see how good this team is, and then we will smack that reset button, try and win the first championship, and then see if we can do it again next season. Okay, trade deadline day is here. We are 31-21. We are not very good, which I'm kind of disappointed in, but it's my fault. But the good news is we do not have to run with this roster into the playoffs. We have to trade literally everybody on the roster. So, to do that, to make a team that's going to make a push in the playoffs, it doesn't matter what seed I get. I would like to have a higher seed, but it doesn't really matter because if I put out the best team out there, it doesn't matter what seed I am because I can still go to the championship. So, we're on pace to make the playoffs. I'm going to get to work, start trading these guys, and we will just see what we can get. First player, John Wall, is going out the door. And we'll see what we can get. I might throw a pick on him. I could get Rudy Gobert. That's something. Chris Middleton. I didn't bring him in earlier, but I can do it now. Could also bring Chris Paul back. There's a couple of offers. Zach LaVine would be nice. I'm not going to trade him for a center because I can get centers with other people. The centers are really easy to trade for. I will swap him for Chris Middleton and Jan Mahimi. So now I have to trade Capella. Tobias Harris and Luke Kennard would be nice. Jamal Murray. Bam Adebayo and Marcus Smart. That might be the trade we do. DeMar DeRozan would also be nice. Kemba would be good because we just traded away our point guard. But for some... Oh, Shea and Jonas Valanciunas would be nice. What was the other trade I was looking at? I'll go back in a second. Zach LaVine and Spencer Din would be good because then we'd have a point guard and a shooting guard. We already have a small forward. Yeah, so... Okay, so I'm definitely thinking between this Zach LaVine one, this Shea and Jonas Valanciunas one, and then also, where was the other one? Oh, this Bam and Marcus Smart. Bam's hard to trade for, but I think I can maybe get it done. Okay, we'll do this trade. And I'm not sure if Shea will be our point guard or our shooting guard. I'm guessing shooting guard, but I have to look at what we need. So I still have Bledsoe to be traded. I kind of forgot we had him because he was coming off the bench. First round pick with Bledsoe. Can we get a power forward or a point guard? Schroeder, Drew Holiday, Chris Paul. Yeah, Chris Paul would be nice. Could also bring in Montrez and have him be our power forward. Chris Paul and a first round pick. That's what I'm talking about. Derrick Rose would also be good. But does it really get better than that Chris Paul trade? I don't know because that first round pick is going to be nice to flip in a trade. So who else do we have to trade? John Collins has to go. We'll throw this 2023 first with him. Bring in another power forward, hopefully. Jamal Murray would be good. We could have Bielitsa, but I really need a starting power forward. Montrezl Harrell might be the move, which I do literally every video, but... Or I could bring in Sabonis and another first-round pick. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Sabonis one, because then I can bring in another first-round pick this year, which, again, will help me when I'm making more trades. And that's what I need to do, because now I'm building a championship roster. So, this is our starting lineup. It looks really nice, and we traded everybody. TJ Warren has to go. Can I flip TJ Warren with, like, Morris, and then see if we can get anything? Oh, Bam. Oh, my gosh, Bam. Spencer Dinwiddie would also be nice. Derrick Rose and Anunoby would be nice, but I think Bam is too good to pass up. Yeah. Bam, Adebayo. I didn't think it'd be that easy to trade for him later. Okay, cool. Vonleh and Jerebko both have to go out the door. We'll throw this pick with them. Sure, we'll bring in Pirtle in the first. That way we get a pick back. And, okay, who all has to be traded still? Aminu doesn't. Bradley does. Devin Harris does not, I don't believe. I'll go Christian Wood and Satoransky, I think. Okay. Now, let me look at our game plan. And who has to be traded still? Just McDaniels. So we will trade McDaniels. Maybe I will just take that Aminu trade. We'll bring in Livingston and Ilyasova. Okay, so this is what the rotation would look like right now. And then off the bench, we need to trade Pirtle. And we need to bring in a backup small forward and shooting guard. So we'll trade like Jakob Pirtle. And hopefully get a shooting guard. Sure, we'll bring in Gordon and Shaq Harrison. And now we need to trade like Satoransky. We'll throw Livingston with him and hopefully get like a shooting guard or a small forward. Man, there's not a lot here. Do I see anything I want? Not really. DeLon, right? Sure. Okay. Okay, this is a rotation. Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kind of funny I brought those two back together. And then Chris Middleton, Sabonis, Adebayo, Valanciunas, Wood, Gordon. I changed DeLon Wright to a point guard, and then I got Shaq Harrison as well. Okay, so that's the rotation we're going to run with. So I will simulate to the end of the season, and we will see what kind of noise we can make in the playoffs. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, with the season wrapping up, we ended up with 50 wins, 32 losses. LeBron's in Brooklyn. He won Most Valuable Player. Again, Ja's Rookie of the Year, Mirotic Sixth Man. Defensive Player of the Year is Kawhi in Boston. Luka's on the Jazz, and he's the most improved. And then Rick Carlisle won Coach of the Year. So that's what really is looking like it's happening out here. We end up with the 3 seed. Not the happiest with that, but the team seemed to get a little bit better after the trade deadline. So Chris Paul averaged 19, Chris Middleton 19, and then Shai 16. There's the rest of the stats if anybody's interested. I'm going to shorten the rotation to 9 players, and we will get out Shaq Harrison out of the lineup, and we will simulate this first round. I wonder who the Suns have. So they got Garland, Harden, Porter Jr., Robert Covington, and Derek Favors. So simulate the first game. We're up 1-0. If we don't win the championship in this season, I'm still going to simulate through the offseason, try and do it next year too, but I'm hoping to win it this year so we can, repeat next year like the challenge said. Looks like we're going up against New Orleans in the second round. They have Ben Simmons, Karis LeVert, Gordon Hayward, Maxi Kleber, and Clint Capella. So they are a pretty good team. Obviously, they ended up being the 2 seed. We will see if we can steal this round from them. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. And we sweep them. Okay, so we were the better team, especially after doing all those trades and everything I did at the trade deadline. So now it's Dallas, and I'm pretty sure Dallas was the team with Kyrie and Drummond. Yep, Kyrie, Lamb, Hood, Millsap, Drummond. Honestly, I think we're a better team. We're better at the shooting guard, definitely better at the small forward and power forward and the center. So really, they just have a better point guard than us. So we'll see. Simulate the first game. We go up 1-0. And let's simulate the round. 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 them. We're going to the championship, and we are playing the Boston Celtics, who have Kawhi Leonard. They also have Malcolm Brogdon, Buddy Hield, Aaron Gordon, and DeMarcus Cousins. So this is a pretty good team. But I think we might be able to do something against them. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. 4-1. We win the championship. Chris Paul is our finals MVP, averaging 16 points, 15 rebounds. That's unheard of. 15 rebounds. 15 assists, not rebounds. 4 rebounds. 15 assists. That's crazy. So Chris Paul will be back. Middleton will be back. Valanciunas, Gordon, Wright, Gilgeous-Alexander, Sabonis, Adebayo. Okay, so everybody's coming back except for some of these people on the bench. So that'll be good because then I'll simulate with them until halfway, and then I will trade everybody again at the trade deadline. So we'll get into the offseason and we'll sign some people in free agency and then we'll go on from there. So I'll catch you guys when free agency hits. So at free agency, this is our roster. So we're good at our entire starting lineup and we have a backup center, small forward, and shooting guard. So we need like a power forward and a shooting guard. Point guard for Delon Wright. So really, we just need to sign some people in free agency. So I'll go do that. Who can we afford? Probably no one. But Alec Burks would be nice, honestly. We'll throw him this contract. And then I also said power forward. We'll throw like Myers Leonard a contract. And we will also maybe throw we'll throw Mahimi a contract. Why not? Okay. And now we'll see if those guys agree. They all look to agree. So here at player progression, 89 for Chris Middleton. Bam is up to an 82. Shea is an 87. Chris Paul is an 87. Sabonis is an 86. Team looks all right. And it's only going to get better, hopefully, through my trades and everything that we're going to have to do at the trade deadline. But I'm hoping this team is so good that it can get us to be like a top seed by the trade deadline. And then after that, we can rebuild and do some more things. But this is the team I'll have to simulate with at the trade deadline. So I'll get to the beginning of the season. And I'll probably actually just catch you guys at the trade deadline then because I'm not going to make any moves before that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys there. So I lied. I'm going to show you guys the rotation quick. Chris Paul, Gilgeous, Middleton, Adebayo. Off the bench, we are looking like this. And Myers Leonard isn't going to get any minutes, but that's okay. So I'll simulate to the trade deadline, and then we'll start our new rebuild. We're going to hit that reset button for the second time and see if we can bring our second championship. We are here at the trade deadline. We are 38-12. I will show you some stats quick, and we will just see how the team's doing. I'm so sad. Have to trade away my championship roster. Like, these guys brought me a ring. They worked their you-know-what's off, brought me a championship after I traded for them at the trade deadline. They didn't even know me, and they're like, we will bring you a championship, guaranteed. Now I just have to go out and trade all of them. It's a sad day here for TKE, I tell you what. But that's what we're going to have to do. That's their stats. Pretty good stuff, well-rounded. As always, it seems to be on my channel. But I will get into rebuilding them. Alright, so, like I said, we got to trade literally everybody here. So, Bam, I'm going to look to see if we can trade him by himself or if we have to package him with someone else because of the money. Like, I might throw him with, like, Middleton or something to get the money to work better. I could get Mitchell Robinson, but that's kind of a downgrade, but I would get that first round pick. I could also get Kemba, but then I'd be throwing in Chris Paul, and I don't really want to do that. I want to get something pretty even in return. Like, this Clint Capella trade would be pretty good. This trade's not bad because I get Okongwu, who has a good amount of trade value, and I could trade him. Also, this trade, but Chris Paul's in it. Okay, so I'll remember this Nurkic one, but we'll go back and we'll throw Middleton and Adebayo together. Get Jaylen Brown, Rudy. These trades aren't much better, and I'm throwing in a lot more. Pascal Siakam and Eric Bledsoe, but like, that's 289s to an 89 and 83. I need something better. The Paul George one's kind of interesting. LeBron, I can never trade for LeBron. So this is definitely something we're going to do because it's LeBron James. This one's alright. Joel, that's okay. But like, LeBron is almost an automatic championship. And I've never traded for LeBron. I have trouble trading LeBron away. So yeah, LeBron is coming in. Wow, okay. So LeBron is coming in. We traded away Bam and Chris Middleton. But we brought in Vucevic, who's an 86. We also have to trade Shea, who also doesn't make a lot of money. So we'll throw him with like Vucevic. No, we just brought Vucevic in. We'll throw him with Valanciunas. and see what we can get this way. Mo Bamba, it's alright. Jaren Jackson Jr. would be pretty fire, but not just him. Paul George would be pretty nice, but I don't want to give up all of that for Paul George. I can't bring Bam back in. Clint would be good, but I already have a center. I could bring in Miles Turner, make him a power forward. I could bring in Zach LaVine. D'Lo and Matisse Thybulle would be nice. Westbrook and Drummond would be good, but I don't want to throw in Chris Paul for that. Clay and John Collins, but I already had Collins. But I could trade him away, but I would have to throw in Sabonis then. Well, there's a lot of decisions to be made. What if I just trade Shea straight up? Jaylen Brown would be good, but again, I don't want to give up Vucevic to get Brown. But I don't need Jared Allen. Maybe I could do it straight up. I'll try that in a little bit, probably. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it, and then I'll probably flip Jared Allen because I don't really want him to be my starter, but it is what it is. So we have LeBron, Jaylen Brown, and we'll throw Chris Paul. Do I have any picks? I do have my first round pick in 2025. Victor Oladipo and Randall wouldn't be bad. Jamal Murray wouldn't be bad. There's a couple trades. D'Lo, I like D'Lo, and I never trade for D'Lo. We'll trade for D'Lo right now. He's coming in. Play point guard for us. And Sabonis has to go. We'll throw this second with him. I could bring in Rudy, that would be really interesting, actually. There's not a lot else going on that I can do except for that Rudy one, really. I could bring in Lauri Markkanen. I'm going to bring in Rudy, even if I have to trade him or a different center we have. But that could be our starting lineup. Realistically, I can make Valanciunas a power forward. Or did I have Valanciunas in the early season? I think I had Valanciunas, so I think he has to be traded. Let me check on that and I'll let you know. Yeah, so we had Valanciunas, so we will have to trade him as well. And I could get Vucevic back, who I didn't play with. I just had him because of a trade, so I could get him back. Nurkic, I also get a first-round pick. Have I had Nurkic at all? I have not. So we will do that. Nurkic is coming in. He's going to be our power forward. And he goes up to a 90. Okay, so Nurkic is definitely the move at power forward. And then I can keep Jared Allen if I want him. We'll bring in Roberson on that first-round pick. So who else has to get traded? I think just Devin Harris. Parsons, was he here last year? No, he was not. He was here this season, though. So we'll trade these two. Whatever, we'll do this trade. Okay, I got to check out the rotation. Make sure it's something we can roll with. And do I have too many centers? I do. So Len or Jared Allen need to be traded. I kind of want to see what Allen can get us on the market. So I'll do that quick. Do I bring in Vucevic and then trade? Yeah. So then we're trading Alex Len. And see if we can just get something decent for him. Chandler Hutchinson would be fine. Duncan Robinson would be fine. Monte Morris, sure. Okay. And this is what the team looks like. And we have LeBron James. So I'm not too worried about making the playoffs or anything like that. What do you guys think of this roster? Let me know in the comments below. But I think it's pretty good. Now I just got to make sure system proficiency is good. Yep, and balance is a 4-star. So we will simulate to the end of the season. I'll catch you guys there. We'll look at the awards. And then we will get into the playoffs, and we'll see what kind of damage we can do with LeBron. I've never really had a LeBron-led team where I traded for him, so it's going to be really interesting. Okay, talk about dominating. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games since the trade deadline. We'll see if it's 6 or if it stays at 5. And we win that Kings game. So we end up with a 65-17 record. Giannis and Philly won MVP. LaMelo Ball is a Rookie of the Year. MCW is 6th man. Defensive Player of the Year went to Kawhi. Pirtle Most Improved. And then Doc Rivers was our coach who won Coach of the Year. So, did we have anybody? LeBron, obviously, All-NBA First Team. And that's it. Any defensive players? We do not. Okay, so basically, I'm going to look at the stats quick, and then we'll get into simulating the playoffs. LeBron averaged 27 points, D'Lo 23, Jaylen Brown 16. Vucevic and Nurkic both did really well. I just want to make sure Nurkic wasn't on the team last season. Gobert had a good season, 11 and 12. And yeah, I like what we're rolling with. And we are going up against the Spurs in the first round of the playoffs, where the Spurs have Lonzo Ball, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Onyeka Okongwu, and Jonas Valanciunas. So this squad is scary, man. But our team's scarier, I think. So, simulate first game. We're up 1-0. And let's see if we can get... Nope, 1-1. Don't go down 2-1. Okay, we're up 2-1. 2-2. We're up 3-2. Okay, we're going to a game 7, so I'll simulate this one with Simcast. And we're up. I don't feel comfortable yet, and now I do. Okay, so we are in the second round of the Western Conference playoffs, and we'll simulate the first game. We win. And 2-0, 3-0, and we 4-0 the Houston Rockets. I don't even know who was on their team. They had D. Rose, Cat, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford. I'm guessing Seth Curry. Yep, Seth Curry, Marquise Chris. Okay, so now we're playing Utah, who's a 2 seed. I wonder who they have. Kobe White, my arch nemesis, Luka Doncic, Andrew Wiggins, Paul Millsap, and Mitchell Robinson. So that's kind of rough, honestly, because Luka is my biggest rival in 2K. We'll simulate the first game. We're up 1-0. Come on. 1-1, 2. Okay. Where's LeBron? Yeah, LeBron, you're going on Luka. Okay. And we'll simcast him. Okay, come on. Yep. And we're going to win this game, so we'll tie this series up at 2-2. Can we go up 3-2, or are we going to go down 3-2? We are going to go down 3-2. Man. Okay. Don't lose. Come on, LeBron. Come on, Bron. Let's go. Game 7. Come on, come on. Guns blazing. Yep, we're going to the finals. And we will be facing in the finals the Toronto Raptors, who have Spencer Dinwiddie, Zach LaVine, Kyle Anderson, Zion Williamson, and DeAndre Jordan. So good luck stopping LeBron, Kyle Anderson. You are going to need it. But I'm kind of scared of Zion. So simulate the first game. We go up 1-0. 1-1. 2-1 we're up. 3-1 we're up. And 4-1. We win the championship. So we completed this challenge. LeBron is Finals MVP. Got a little scary there going up against the Utah Jazz, but it always does because it's Luka Doncic. Either way, we completed this challenge. Shout out to everybody for watching this video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe now. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. So thank you guys so much. Other than that, it's been TKE. It has been real. Peace out.